Welcome to day 3. Thank you to those of you who made it in for the welcome session today. After the social event, I hope you all had a good time. Thank you for not making me talk to an entirely empty room. We have a bit of a shorter welcome session today, so I'm going to try and just cover the important points. So the venue have done everything they can to improve it, but we still have Wi-Fi issues in the workshop rooms, especially space 3. So we've asked presenters to post in the Discord channels if they have any prep you need that you can do in advance. So please check that if you're planning to attend the workshops. The lunch, food has been great, but we had some miscommunications yesterday. We ran out of vegetarian food. The catering staff were amazing and were able to find some alternative options, so no one went hungry. But you'll remember that I've been pointing out this number on your badge that says what your sitting is. And today, I would like you to ignore that. So yesterday, the queues were more or less gone by about 1. So if you are vegetarian or vegan, if you try and go early, if you don't, the catering staff are going to keep back some vegan and vegetarian portions, so there will be food, but try and go early if you have any dietary requirements. They say they have plenty of food today. I hope that you know by now that we have a code of conduct. I hope you've read it. If you haven't, please do read it. It is a statement of our values. It's a description of how we want you to treat one another, and it means treat people with respect, courtesy, and kindness. And I'm going to remind you again that the code of conduct applies everywhere. It applies to talks, questions, Discord, social media, and it applies to everyone that you interact with, whoever they are. This includes the organisers. So I know we've had some hiccups. We've especially had some problems with Wi-Fi, and I know it can be really frustrating. But please remember that the organisers are all volunteers as well. They're doing their absolute best to make this conference a really great experience for everyone, and they're trying really hard to fix any problems you have. Please don't take your frustration out on them. So again, if you see anything that concerns you, you can report it by email, in Discord, or in person. And I think we have some of the Code of Conduct team here. So we have Providence here, and and you met Thibaut and Baptiste yesterday. So they're all around today. If you have a concern, it will be heard in confidence, it will be taken seriously, and it will be dealt with according to our documented procedures. So I think you all know what I'm going to say now. I'll keep it to the key point. And I do want to say that I think it's a reflection of how awesome PYCON UK attendees are, that this is the line that got the spontaneous applause in the opening session on Friday. So people of all genders attend PYCON UK, and we trust all of our attendees to choose and use the facilities that are appropriate for them, and we expect them to be left in peace while doing so. Thank you. So another huge thank you to all of our sponsors. The conference really wouldn't be possible without them. So we've been supported by Bloomberg, Flock Health, Snapshot AI, and Bennett Institute as our gold sponsors, by JetBrains and Internet Society Pulse, our silver sponsors, and grants from the Python Software Foundation, EuroPython Society, and the Django Software Foundation. So a quick reminder that sprints are happening tomorrow from 10 o'clock till 3 o'clock. There will be breakfast and coffee from 9:30, but we'll also have lunch provided. There's a sprints channel in Discord, which we're going to try and populate today with all of the sprints projects that are happening. So you can find out more and contact the sprints leaders if you have questions. And if you have something that you would like to sprint on which isn't in that channel or on our website, please just add your project to the channel. It's a forum, so you just add your post, and then people can ask you questions, find out more about what's going to be going on. Right, so lightning talks.
Me again. Is that too much energy for the third day of the session? Good morning, everybody. I'm sure you've all heard this before, but let's just try something without any actual verbal instructions. I like it. It wouldn't be acceptable during the actual lightning talks, but I'll take it. Okay, we have our third and final set of lightning talks this afternoon at 5 o'clock. We only have 45 minutes today, sadly. The same procedure applies for applying. Fill out an index card. There are instructions at the registration desk on a flip chart. And then if you're a new speaker, put your card in the new speaker bucket. If you're an experienced speaker, stick it in the everyone else bucket. And you get to decide which of those buckets most applies to you. Please don't cheat. It would be really nice to have some non-male speakers this afternoon, because yesterday was very kind of dominated by male speakers, even though they were all awesome. And finally, today we will have an extra, sort of a different lightning talk. We have a bunch of people here who represent other meetups and events around the world. And so if you would like a minute and a slide to promote your event to the people here who are very excited to be at PyCon UK and are thinking about other events they could do before we do this again next year, please, I haven't worked out the process yet, but once we stick a card in the bucket and we will contact you via Discord to let you know how to get the slides collated, and then we'll line you up on stage and get through as many of those as possible. And I think that's it from me. Thank you very much.
So if you are on Blue Sky or Mastodon, please post your photos from the conference, say how much you're enjoying during the talks, what your favourite thing is, and use the hashtag PyConUK and spread the word about the conference. I think we are actually okay for volunteers. Tim, did you need any? We're all good. So if you would like to help out on the registration desk or anything like that, please come and help. But I think we're good for session chairs today. And that's it from me. So I'm going to ask Daniele to come and introduce our keynote speaker for today.